Hi, Gabrielle. This is Gina. I'm coming to you from Arlington, Virginia. And I really want to say that I loved what you did with this assignment. I just love the way you related all of these tips that we got from the Quick Guide for Clinicians into some certain Christian values. I just love the first one there where you talk about integrating the Christian value of integrity into strength. So they in the quick book, the guide for clinicians, they talk about helping a client feel inner strength. And you say, well, maybe they won't feel it right away, but if you start giving them feelings of integrity, that they show integrity, they show, and integrity is doing what's right. I feel like they would know right away that they're doing something right, and I think that makes them feel that gives them inner strength. That makes them feel much better about themselves. So your next one, you talk about empathy, and for me, empathy is the feeling that you get, and then you relate it to the Christian value of compassion. And empathy to me is the feeling, and compassion to me is what you do with it. And so if you show compassion, if you give somebody of yourself, you give somebody that feeling that you're with them, what better, but that's what greater gift is that than giving of yourself. So also one of the quick guide for clinicians tips is screening for reoccurrence. And that's important, because when you screen for reoccurrence, of course, it takes maybe a little bit of a negative turn towards that client. And what I'm finding out in the 2 AA meetings that I have attended is that addictions is such a huge thing that you need to throw everything you have. So anything that works for an addict, and it seems like AA is so effective because it's so long term. I mean, people go every week or 5 or 6 times a week. And so when you screen for reoccurrence, that means, from a clinician's point of view, it's a little bit of showing that you don't know if they're going in the right direction, and there might be a little lack of trust there, or they may perceive a lack of trust. And therefore, when you tie this to the Christian value of hope, that is perfect, because without hope, if they ever believe that they can never recover, or that they're not the ones that would recover, then you'll never get there. So if you believe that they will never be not addicted, I don't think you have you have much hope for recovery. So give them that sense of hope that yes, you can do it, and yes, no matter how far down you go, you will be pulled out piece by piece. And then you say you allow the client to be able to increase his self-esteem. You combine that with the Christian value of humility. And that is a concept that a lot of people cannot deal with, because pride, of course, can kill recovery. But if you walk in the path of humility, it helps you keep sober. And that's one of the basic tenets too of the 12 steps is you give it up. You say, I can't do this by myself. I need help. And so the Christians who become addicted to drugs, they often struggle with a great sense of not being able to feel like I can't do it by themselves. So I think that the humility in recovery is a extremely important step. So all in all, I learned a lot from your post. So I'm looking forward to your next one. Have a great afternoon and weekend. Ciao.